they are the kollel. The kollel, in a sense, grew around them and their unique personalities.
Whether it would be attending Rabbi Amsel's classes and having the privilege of hooking into his dynamic, caring energy, or Rabbi Erlanger in terms of his enthusiasm, and as well as his knowledge and his experiences in life.
Rabbi Amsel generates a lot of warmth and just a friendly demeanor.
Studying Torah with Rabbi Erlanger has had a real positive effect on my life and just in everyday living.
Rabbi Erlanger has really been an amazing spiritual advisor for me in addition to a teacher.
Rabbi Amsel is deserving of the Torah Leadership Award because he doesn't just teach Torah, he lives it. And he doesn't put himself on a pedestal. He's one of the most humble rabbis I know.
Rabbi Amsel has been a fantastic teacher and confidant and someone to go to ask questions, which is far and above, I think, just what a teacher does. He comes in with a smile and he shares his knowledge and he takes questions and takes the emails, and he's the rabbi with the BlackBerry, as I call him.
His personality encourages people to open up the discussions, and the interaction that comes from that makes the class very, very interesting.
As a teacher, he makes sure that he is definitely prepared. He will look at many sources, if necessary, to anticipate questions that might come up.
When it first started with the Amsels, my husband was learning with Rabbi Amsel and I got to know Tirza. My children 10 years ago were 2 and 4. Over time, we became closer with them, and to the point where our children looked to Rabbi Amsel as being one of their rabbis. We have a saying in our family that it's good to always have an extra rabbi in our pocket, and Rabbi Amsel has become that rabbi for my girls.
He's a really great person. He's down to earth. He's knowledgeable. He has a really great, warm, genuine personality.
Rabbi Amsel is someone whose dedication to helping other people incorporate Torah learning and Torah ideals into his lives is something it's not short of amazing.
If not for you participants, I would have never felt the responsibility, I would have never had the drive to try to make more classes, to try to teach classes.
Rabbi Erlanger is a truly inspiring Torah teacher. He's enthusiastic, he is very clear.
A Torah leader is someone who combines what we sometimes think of as conflicting character traits. It's someone who has a love and a concern and a very, very deep caring for every person and every Jew and all of those, specifically for all of those that he comes into contact with and for his students. And while at the same time, it's someone who has a certain strength of character, a certain dignity to him that kind of represents the what we call the Keser Torah, the crown of Torah, the royalty and the dignity that the Torah represents.
Rabbi Erlanger is able to teach to anybody who wants to learn. I believe that he can teach as well to an advanced learner as he can to someone who's never opened a book before and never had any exposure to real Torah learning before.
My husband's been learning with Rabbi Erlanger from the Kollel for several years now, and he has grown more so than in his knowledge of Torah's textual, but as a human being.
He's always willing to go the extra mile to make sure that something works, that you are learning what it is he is trying to give to you. And he's willing to go to get whatever type of books, whatever it is that you may need to help you learn, he's willing to step out and do.
Many times we'll sit down and open a book to learn, and we'll get to the end of talking about the first sentence, and an hour will have gone by, because he has so much depth and knowledge behind every word that we learn.
You know, that's been the best thing about it, is just how I relate to my kids, how I relate to my employees, how I relate to other people.
You can see him talk to a scholar, or you can talk to somebody that's just coming in off the street and wants to learn, and he can actually talk to them and reason with them. It's a gift.
It's the way he lives his life. He's an example of a true Torah personality.
Leadership really defines the essence of Rabbi Erlanger. He is a leader in everything that he does. He's a man of such principle who lives his life in such a way that he becomes an example for everyone around him.
I learned with him, but he's also a person that I'll call when I have a question, and I feel comfortable with his judgment. And that's an important thing to have. And I realize when I call that it's taking time away from his family. So I want to make sure that his wife realizes that I appreciate that.
They really do it with amazing grace and style.
Learning is very, very exciting for me, and I hope it's exciting for those that I share that with. I truly engage in the learning, in most cases, not as a teacher, rather as a chavrusa, as a partner. So I am a receiver, no less than a giver.